happy to be flying with you today, Captain.
IDs. This is a boarding announcement for Flight MAZ-1212 for Beirut. Thank you.
Captain, the cabin crew is ready for boarding. Awaiting your instructions.
Baghdad ground. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212. The jetway is going to be connected.
Baghdad ground. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212. Could you please send the baggage?
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212.
Baghdad ground. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212. Could you please send the catering truck?
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212. The catering truck is on the road.
We're finished boarding.
Baghdad ground. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212 ready to copy. IFR clearance to Beirut.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212 is cleared to Beirut Airport as filed, runway tree right. Climb and maintain flight level tree 00. Departure frequency is 119.025, squawk 051 tree.
Clear to Beirut as filed, runway tree right. Climb and maintain flight level tree 00. Departure frequency is 119.025, squawk 051 tree. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212. Readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.7 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Baghdad ground. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212. Requesting pushback.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212. Pushback request accepted.
Luggage loading complete.
Tow bar in place, Captain. You are cleared to start engines. Pushback complete, Captain. Baghdad ground. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212 with Oscar, ready to taxi. IFR.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212. Taxi to and hold short of runway tree right via taxiway Quebec 1 Quebec Yankee Sierra Sierra 1. Contact tower on 118.9er when ready.
Taxiing, hold short runway tree right via taxiway Quebec 1 Quebec Yankee Sierra Sierra 1. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212. Guests, our captain has turned on a fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you're seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. A reminder that this is a non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of our attendants. Thank you. Guests, I'd like to direct your attention to the monitors, where we'll be demonstrating our safety procedures. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the front of the cabin for an important safety demonstration. There are designated emergency exits on this aircraft. Look around and locate the exit closest to you. Should the cabin experience a sudden pressure loss, oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose, then pull the strap to adjust it. If you're traveling with children, put on your own mask properly on before helping your children. In case of emergency, after you hear the brace message, tuck your chin onto your chest and bend forward. Place your head against the seat in front with your arms wrapped around your head. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life jacket is located under your seat. If necessary, take the vest and slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist and adjust like this. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill it, blow into the oral inflating system. A whistle and light are here to attract attention.
this taxi ever. At least it's an apocalypse, right?
Our taxi speed is too high. We should throttle back.
Man, as Air Force officers are so useless. Use the runway at the other side of the airport. Alrighty then.
Baghdad Tower, Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212 ready for departure. Runway tree right, IFR to Beirut.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212, QNH 1005. Cleared for takeoff runway tree right.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree right. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212.
Please park brake.
Guests, please fasten your seatbelts and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. Place your seats and table trays in the upright position. Turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones, and prepare for takeoff.
Runway 33 right. Power is set. Enough. $120. Cross one. And rotate. That was big, you're up.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212, contact Kirkuk Center on 119.025. Good day.
What is level change? Oh.
.025 for Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212. Kirkuk Center, Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212 is at 1400 climbing flight level tree 00.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212, Kirkuk Center, QNH 1005. Radar contact continue.
I accidentally hit level change mode at one point. That is not what I wanted to do. One side, we had a taxi from one side to the other. That was horrible. Copy on that. About 2,000 feet. Speed up, flights off.
This is your captain speaking. Today, I'm assisted by co-pilot Aya Kasi. Welcome aboard flight MSFS24 inbound to Beirut. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 30,000 feet and at an airspeed of 300 knots. It's 1:33 p.m. On behalf of all crew members, we thank you for flying with us today. So, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Thank you. Alpha Zulu 1212, Damascus Center, radar contact, continue to Tango Alpha November. Zulu 1212. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 17 approach via BYBLO transition. Clear to BYBLO. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect
Boeing Mike Alpha,
Zulu 1212 via BYBLO transition. 6200 BYBLO. Boeing Mike Alpha, Zulu 1212. Descend and maintain 6200. Boeing Mike Alpha, Zulu 1212. Guests, we're approaching Beirut, where local time is 3:45 p.m. Please stay in your seat with your seatbelt fastened. Personal screens, footrests, and seat tables must be stowed, and all hand luggage stored either in the overhead lockers or under the seat in front of you. Please ensure all electronic devices are turned off. Thank you. Boeing Mike Alpha, Zulu 121. 119er decimal tree for Boeing Mike Alpha, Zulu 1212. Beirut Center, Boeing Mike Alpha, Zulu 1212 is passing flight level 265, descending 6200.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212, Beirut Center, radar contact, continue to BYBLO. Mike Alpha Zulu 1212. Contact tower on 118.9er when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 118.9er. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212. Mike Alpha Zulu 1212, 24 miles north, inbound ILS runway 17 approach.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212, tower. QNH 1013, cleared ILS runway 17 approach.
Cleared ILS runway 17 approach. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212.
Gauge autopilot. We'll go gear down. Flaps 30. Keep doing that.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212, wind 263 at 6, cleared to land runway 17.
Runway inside. 11 knot
Clear to
crosswind.
land runway 17. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212.
Knot crosswind. Knot crosswind.
500. Sink rate 400. 300. Sink rate 200. Approaching minimums. 100. Minimums 40, 30, 20, 10.
Alpha Zulu 1212.
That was trash.
Contact ground on 121.9er.
Universe.
121.9er. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212.
Disengage. gonna have also
Boeing
said
Mike
that.
Alpha Zulu 1212. Taxi to parking.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212. Taxi to gate 1 via taxiway Bravo.
Taxiing to gate 1 using taxiway Bravo. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 1212. Ladies and gentlemen, we have
Yeah,
not
really.
reached the gate yet. Please remain seated until the captain turns
2
off
out
the
of 10
fasten
on the
seatbelt
landing.
sign. Thank you.
That was just... It's pretty horrible. I always have bad luck with Beirut. But I think it's really pretty. Oops. Welcome to Beirut.
Hi, Captain. Happy to work with you today. I'm your first officer, Miriam K. Rouse. Nice to meet you.
Attention please. Final boarding call from Ms. Air MAZ 9612 to Erbil. All passengers should go immediately to gate 32. Thank you.
Captain, it's Musa, the purser. Ready to board passengers. Waiting on your go-ahead.
Ground. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612. The jetway is going to be connected.
Ground. Boeing Mike Alpha
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612. Baggage is on the
Please
way.
send baggage. Ground. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612. Could you please send the catering truck?
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612. The catering truck is on the road.
Ground. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612 ready to copy. IFR clearance to Oscar Romeo, Echo Romeo.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612 is cleared to Oscar Romeo Echo Romeo Airport as filed, runway 0 tree. Climb and maintain flight level 290. Departure frequency is 119 decimal tree, squawk 0217.
Clear to Oscar Romeo Echo Romeo, as filed, runway 0 tree. Climb and maintain flight level 290. Departure frequency is 119 decimal tree. Squawk 0217. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu
Boarding closed,
9612.
Captain.
Readback correct. Contact ground on 121.9er. Good day.
Ground, Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612, requesting pushback.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612. Pushback request accepted.
Tow bar in place, Captain.
Luggage loading complete.
You're cleared to start engines. Pushback complete, Captain. Mike Alpha Zulu 9612, requesting the end of pushback.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612. Request to end pushback received.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612 with Mike. Ready to taxi. IFR.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612. Taxi to and hold short of runway 0 tree using taxiway Delta Alpha cross runway tree 5 Alpha cross runway tree 4 Alpha. Contact tower on 118.9er when ready.
Taxiing. Hold short runway 0 tree using taxiway Delta Alpha cross runway tree 5 Alpha cross runway tree 4 Alpha. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612. Ladies and gentlemen, our captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you're seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. A reminder that this is a non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of our attendants. Thank you. Please pay attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the safety procedures. There are designated emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you, including behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience a sudden loss of pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you're traveling with children, make sure to secure your own mask before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency, leave your carry-on items behind. Life rafts are located below your seats. Emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit and slide. Now, make sure that all hand luggage is stowed away safely. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in your seat pocket.
Got a big incline. That was weird.
Our taxi speed is too high. We should throttle back.
Boeing Mike Alpha, Zulu 90612 at runway 0 tree, ready for departure. IFR to Oscar Romeo, Echo Romeo.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612. QNH 101 tree. Cleared for takeoff runway 0 tree.
Cleared for takeoff runway
break.
0 tree. Boeing Mike Alpha
Parking
Zulu
brake.
90612. Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seat belts and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. Place your seats and table trays in the upright position. Turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones, and prepare for takeoff.
Runway 03. Power set. 80 knots. $120. Okay. Buzz record.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612 contact Beirut Center on 119er decimal tree. Good day.
Going to 119er decimal tree. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612. Beirut Center. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612 is a 1400 climbing flight, level 290.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612, Beirut Center, QNH 101 tree. Radar contact, continue.
10,000 feet. Speed up like that.
Captain, we've just passed 18,000 feet, so don't forget to switch the altimeter to standard.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 961.
120.0. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612. Damascus Center, Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612 is at flight level 200, climbing flight level 290. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 9612, Damascus Center, radar contact continue.
Request permission to begin in-flight service.
Permission granted. Our in-flight meal today will be vegetable and cheese quiche, served warm, family style. We hope you enjoy
contact, continue to sim route.
Alpha, Zulu 906, 12, contact Kirkuk Center on 119.025. Good day. 119.025. Boeing Mike Alpha, Zulu 9612. Kirkuk Center, Boeing Mike Alpha, Zulu 9612. Flight level 290. Boeing Mike Alpha, Zulu 9612. Kirkuk Center, radar contact, continue to tilt. ILS Zulu runway, tree 6 approach via ER 750 transition. Clear to ER 750.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS Zulu runway, tree 6 approach via ER 750 transition. Cleared to ER 750. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612. Descend and maintain 11,000. Keep speed not above 230 knots.
Descend and maintain 11,000. Keep speed not above 230 knots. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just been cleared to land at Erbil International. Please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. The flight attendants will be moving through the cabin, making a final compliance check, and picking up any remaining trash. Thank you.
Alpha Zulu 90612, contact approach on 126.5. Good day.
Going to 126.5. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612. Approach, Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612, 11,000. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612, approach, QNH 100 for radar contact, continue. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612, contact Kirkuk Center on 119.025. Good day. Going to 119.025. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612. Kirkuk Center, Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612 is passing 10,600, climbing 11,000.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612, Kirkuk Center, QNH 1004, radar contact. Continue to IER 36. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612, contact tower on 128.8 when inbound.
Tower on 128.8. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612. Alpha Zulu 90612, 15 miles south, inbound ILS Zulu runway tree 6 approach.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612 tower. QNH 1005, cleared ILS Zulu runway tree 6 approach.
Cleared ILS Zulu runway tree 6 approach. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612.
gear down. Disengage autopilot. 20 knot crosswind.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612, wind 225 at 12, cleared to land runway tree 6.
Cleared to land runway tree 6. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612.
Runway inside. Gusty 22. Gusty 21. Coming in tailwind now. Knot crosswind.
500. Sink rate 400. 300. 200. Approaching minimums. 100. Minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Welcome to Herbal. Disengage.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612, exit runway when able.
Kind of a difficult landing.
Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu 90612, exit runway when able. Mike Alpha Zulu Niner
Clear
612,
runway.
contact ground on 118.875.
118.875 for Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu Niner 612. Ground, Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu
Boeing Mike
Niner
Alpha Zulu
612.
Niner
Request taxi
612.
and parking.
Taxi to gate 9er via taxiway Alpha Bravo.
Taxiing to gate 9er via
Is he there?
taxiway Alpha Bravo. Boeing Mike Alpha Zulu Niner 612. To all passengers, we have not reached the gate yet. Please remain seated until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. Thank you.